of a sudden had one more headset, and I have... anyway, so we're getting ready for the next game. I think we got it. And I have Fiola again, Fiola Dema with me, the junior Warrior star. And so real quickly, we're going to introduce the Unalakleet girls first. And starting for Unalakleet will be number 15, Jewel Wilson. She's a 5'5" junior captain. And then number 11, Summer Sagunik. She's a 5'4" senior. Alexander Ivanov. She's a 5'5" senior. Kaylin Hogan. She's a 5'5" junior. And Victoria Fisher, a freshman, 5'5". And then coming off the bench for them, for the Unalakleet Wolfpack, will be Brianna Ivanov, a sophomore, 5'5", number 13. Lexi Ivanov, a freshman at 5'4", number 5. And Sonia Ivanov, a 5'6" freshman. And they are coached by Melinda Gray. It's her first year coaching. Says she's going to, she just tells the girls, start out strong, give it all you got. They're 9-5 in their season, and she's just real proud of them. Says hi to all the parents and all the folks in the school district up there. So for Delta Junction, it's a young team. They're from a 3A school, 100 miles from Fairbanks. And starting for the Huskies will be Natita. No, let me see. She's not starting. Number 10, Alexis York, sophomore, forward, 5'9". Aliyah Koronik, freshman. Actually, she's not starting, but she's a freshman forward at 5'6". Starting will be Jocelyn Williams, number 12, a 5'6" sophomore. Mercedes Owen, a 5'11" senior. Number 23, Carly Henniger, a 5'10" freshman. And Andrea Sola, a 5'6" junior. And then we have off the bench will be Natita Patapang, a 5'5" guard, freshman guard. And Journey Williams, a 5'2", number 44 senior. And Alia Koronik, the freshman, 5'6" freshman. And they are coached by Piper Williams, also in her first year of coaching this young team. They're rebuilding. They haven't played a whole lot of games up in Delta Junction, but they're looking forward to having a great game here in Bethel, Alaska at the Ravn-YKHC tournament. And again, Viola Dima. And grew up here in Bethel, helping me making her big debut in KYUK broadcasting. So yeah, welcome all you folks listening from Unalakleet and listening in Delta Junction. And let me see. Fiola, yes, Petra. Fiola is getting texts here. Will be announcing the game with me. I'm missing all these texts they're giving me. But we're all ready to go, Fiola. And we've got both teams on the court getting ready for a jump ball. It's number for Unalakleet. It's Alexandria Ivanov going to be jumping against. Looks like, let me see, I can't see her number. Number 20, Mercedes Owen.
Also with the possession.
That was a miss there by Delta Junction. And we have Unalakleet Wolfpack with the ball, number 15. Oh, they've got me some wrong numbers here.
15 is Jewel Wilson. She was bringing down the ball. Looks like their point guard.
Right. And she is the captain of the team. Unalakleet's Jewel Wilson with bucket no good. They keep possession. And we'll see number 11, Summer Sagunik, with another miss. And Delta Junction coming up with it. And a foul on the Wolfpack.
There's a foul on number 15, Jewel Wilson. Looks like got a foul while she was trying to get the rebound.
No score yet in this first quarter as Delta Junction bringing the ball down. It's on top with number 10 Alexis York getting the far side, and we'll see a jump ball as Unalakleet's number 14 Kaylin Hogan just fighting for the ball, and looks like number 20 just couldn't get away from her, Mercedes Owen. So jump ball, Unalakleet possession, number 25. I should have asked him, 25 Victoria Fisher. And we'll see no score, turnover, goes back to Delta Junction. There's a foul on number 24, Alexandria Ivanov. We'll get things situated with all their names, as it's number 30, Andrea Sola with the ball, gets it over to Alexis York. On top from 3, number 23, Carly Henniger, no good. Unalakleet with the ball, driving far side. And we are going to see no basket. We're going to see a foul on Alexis York. Inbounding it will be Unalakleet, number 14, Kaylin Hogan. Gets it to number 11, Sagunek. Puts it up, no good. Fight for the ball. Another jump ball. It'll be possession going to Delta Junction Huskies. And it's like a zone defense there by Unalakleet as Delta Junction's number 30, Andrea Sola, getting it, loses it there, and Wolfpack coming up with a possession as it is in the hands of number 15, Jewel Wilson, over to number 25, Victoria Fisher. Back on top. And it's man-to-man there by Delta Junction. Back to number 25, Victoria Fisher. And coming up with the rebound is Alexis York, and she's getting called for the travel at the Unalakleet end of things. Unalakleet's going to my right, and Delta Junction to my left, looking down on things. Unalakleet's colors are, looks like they're in their whites, but blue and gold. And here comes Delta Junction's number 30, Andrea Sola, and it's slapped away by number 15, Jewel Wilson, and Delta Junction keeps possession. Andrea Sola inbounding it underneath her own basket, and it's picked off there by Unalakleet, number going coast to coast, number 11, Summer Sagunik, and she couldn't capitalize on that shot. It was a miss, but they rebounded it, and we'll see Unalakleet still with possession on top, inside to number 14, Kaylin Hogan, and it goes out of bounds off the foot of Delta Junction. Did you see who that was off?
No, I didn't.
Unalakleet inbounds it, number 14, Kaylin Hogan, inbounding it underneath at the Unalakleet end of things. Gets it to number 24, no good by Alexander Ivanov. They keep possession, and it's Victoria Fisher with the ball, gets it into the hands of Summer Sagunik. Summer Sagunik gets it inside to number 14, no good. That's Kaylin Hogan with a miss. Score still 0-0 in this first 3 minutes of this ball game, as we have we got
number 23, Carly Henninger, coming down with the ball.
She gets it into number 30, Andrea Sola, with a miss. Unalakleet's coming up with the rebound. That's Kaylin Hogan with the rebound there. She's just going to go coast to coast, gets it to Summer Sagunik, far side, pulls it back outside, and on top to number 15, Jewel Wilson. Jewel Wilson gets it back to Sagunik. She puts it up, no good, and that is Delta Junction's number 20, Mercedes Owen, coming up with that rebound. Puts it in the hands of Andrea Sola, getting it back down, and it's number 20, Mercedes Owen, can't hang on to it. Unalakleet comes up with that ball. Bringing it down, half court, still 0-0, 4:04. On top was number 24, Alexandra Ivanov. She gets it over to Summer Sagunik. Inside, Back out to Segunik. Segunik puts it up, a miss, and coming up with a rebound is number 30, Andrea Solo. She puts it up, going to be fouled, going to the line.
Looks like there was a reaching foul right there.
And that
White, number 15, which is Jewel Wilson. That is her second foul.
13 foul for Unalakleet as we see number 30, Andrea Solo, the captain. We have a timeout. I believe that was a timeout by Delta Junction. So no score yet, but a lot of action.
Yeah.
Did we get that figured out? Okay, so if people want to streamline the game,
It's on the Facebook back.
it's posted on the Lady Warriors Basketball Facebook. So if you want to streamline this, get your radio next to it, then you can watch it and listen to Viola and I, right?
You can just search up Bethel Lady Warrior Basketball and it should pull up right there. It should be the first thing on the page.
Very, very cool. That's Andrea Sola, one of the captains. She's a junior. She puts it up, bounces off the rim, no good. We're still 0-0 with under 4 minutes in this first quarter. Little, that first quarter jitters. Nothing's going in. Up again, and this one bounces off, no good, but coming up with it is Sola. She's looking to get at somebody, and she's going to get called for a travel. Turnover by Delta Junction. Here comes the Wolf Pack. And it will be Jewel Wilson inbounding it. Summer Segunik will bring the ball down. She's one of two seniors. Gets it into the hands of number 25, Victoria Fisher. Segunik with a shot off the rim, no good. And we're going to see a foul. And it's going to go to Delta Junction gets the ball. Unalakleet's going to go full court pressure. 0-0, 3:26 in the first quarter. Delta Junction's number 20, Mercedes Owen, get into the hands of Henniger. Henniger down to number 11. Aliyah Koronik is in the game now. Koronik. She's just a freshman, and she is going to the line to shoot, I believe, 2 points.
Looks like that's Jewel Wilson's third foul. It looks like she's about to sit.
And we have scored. Yay. It's 1 Delta Junction, 0 Unalakleet Wolfpack, 3:18 in this first quarter. And here comes the young Aliyah Koronik. Puts it up, no good. Unalakleet coming up with it. That's Summer Segunik getting it down to number 13, Brianna Ivanov. And it's, I'm not sure what happened.
Looks like she stepped on the line right there, so it was a turnover.
Lucky break for the Wolfpack as we see Alexander Ivanov getting it in. I mean, that was not, number 14. Hogan input in, but Delta comes up with it, and that's number 30, Sola, bringing the ball down. That was a turnover on Unalakleet. Score 1-0, 2:52 in this first quarter. Sola's going to put it up, no good. Somehow gets her own rebound, gets it to number 12. That's a miss, and puts it in the hands of number 20, Mercedes Owen, who at 5'11" towers over some of these Unalakleet gals. And the score is 3-0 Delta Junction. Number 14 for Unalakleet puts it up. That was Kaylin Hogan putting it up, no good. Delta Junction coming up with the rebound.
It's like travel right there by number 23, Carly Henniger.
Inbounding it at the Unalakleet end of things is number 14, Hogan. Gets it into the hands of Fisher. Back out to number 13, Brianna Ivanov. And she puts it in on top to Segunik. Segunik, 2-10. She puts it up, and it's a 3, all tied up. First score for Unalakleet Wolfpack. 3-3, 2:02 in this game. And here comes number 30, Sola. She puts it up, no good. Number 20 puts it up, Mercedes Owen, and that is good for 2, 5-3. Delta up by 2 with 1:48. Unalakleet crosses the half-court line, and that is Sagunik again, gets it to number 13, Ivanov, that as in Brianna Ivanov, no good. And it is going to go Delta Junction. There was a little fight for possession, and it stays Delta Junction. And we'll see number 14, Kaylin Hogan, take a seat. And I believe we're seeing number, I don't know who substituted in, as Delta Junction puts it up, and that is good for 2, and that is Mercedes Owen again getting...
doing pretty good with these rebound putbacks, and it really helps the team.
7-3, Delta Junction up by 4, 1:15. So Sagunik with the ball, drives left, puts it up, no good, she's going to the line. She'll shoot 2 for the Wolfpack, and who was that foul on?
That was a foul on Mercedes Owen. That's her first with her blocking foul.
2 team fouls for Delta Junction, 5 for Unalakleet. It's up and good by Sagunik. Summer Sagunik, one of the 2 seniors on this team, can bring it within 2 as she makes this bucket, puts it up, no good, off the rim, and it's in the hands of Delta Junction's number 12, Jocelyn Williams, sophomore, puts it in the hands of Mercedes Owen. That was Mercedes Owen with a shot, no good, and all alone is number 11, Sagunik, and she puts her team within 1. 7, Delta Junction, Unalakleet 6, 39 seconds left to go. Number 12, Jocelyn Williams passes it off to number 30, Andrea Sola, no good, and Unalakleet gets a chance to take the lead here with 32 seconds. They're only down by 1 in this first quarter, as we see number 11, the ball handler, Sagunik, getting into Victoria Fisher, and it goes, somebody thinks they're foul, but we'll see some substitution. Number Journey Williams and number 10, Alexis York, in the game, giving a breather for their team. Number 12, Jocelyn Williams for Delta Junction, getting it to number 30, Sola. Sola puts it up from three-point line, no good, and fighting for possession. Coming up with it is number 10, York. York in the game. She gets it back to Sola. 5. I don't know. That was kind of a weak last-minute shot. But
I don't think they were aware of the time on the clock.
7-6. Delta Junction leads in this first quarter by 1 point, and there's not much scoring to report on. But who was that? It was Sagunik that did that 3 for Unalakleet.
Yeah, actually, Sagunik has all their points right now. She had a three-pointer, a made free throw, and then she had that fast break layup over there towards the end.
Okay, and then somebody made a free throw. We have 6-7, so.
Yeah, for Delta on the other side, we have Mercedes with her 3 rebound putbacks, and we also have Aaliyah Korunik, sorry for my mispronunciation, but she also made 1 free throw.
I know, I went down and got all the names. It's Korunik. Okay, so, yeah, that's half the battle here, is getting the names right? So we're going to start the second quarter, folks, and it's a low-scoring game, but 7-6 here at the Warrior Dome. Unalakleet Wolfpack down by 1 against the Delta Junction Huskies. And Sagunik with the ball. And it's stripped there by by Sola. She's driving. Tries to get around number 15, Jewel Wilson. Not going to happen. She's going to put it up just inside the 3. No good, but Delta Junction coming up with a rebound. Loses it. And number 15, Wilson, coming up with it, but Sagunik can't hold on. Goes out of bounds, and was going to go out of bounds. Sagunik tried to get it in. Delta Junction came up with it, and that's Williams with the ball. Gets it to number 30, Sola. Sola inside to number 10, York. No good. We're going to see...
foul right there. York is going on the line.
We'll see who the foul is on.
Looks like foul is on number 24, Alexandria Ivanov.
Yep, and that is her second foul. Still 6-7. Delta Junction increases the lead to 2.8 to 6. Delta Junction up by 2. After this game, we'll have more basketball. We have Glen Allen and Antioch.
Yeah, both boys and girls.
Yeah, so that should be a pretty fun game. And Sellewick is the first time we're seeing them. And that score was good. It's 9 to 6. Delta Junction up by 3. And we'll see number 10, Alexis York, take a break. Here comes Sagunik. Sagunik with the ball on top of the court. She was almost out of a shot, and she hands it to Jewel Wilson. Jewel Wilson puts it up. But number 44 in the game, Journey Williams, grabbed that rebound. She hands it over to Sola. Sola inside to Henniger. Baseline, far side. We'll see Journey put it up. Oh, my goodness. Journey Williams, a senior, 5'2", and she just shot that three up, sunk it.
Yep.
12-6. Delta Junction up by 6. Fight for the ball.
Nice steal right there by Aaliyah.
And here comes Delta Junction. Solo with the ball. Got it inside to number 23, Henniger, but she couldn't hang on to it. And we're going to see 25, Victoria Fisher, back in the game, and number 13, Brianna Ivanov, take a seat. So number 23, Henniger, puts it up. No good. It kind of goes off. Try to get it all off bounds. Here comes Sagunik, left side, puts it up, and it's good for 2 points. 8 to 12. Delta up by 4, 6-16 in the second half. Here comes Sola. Sola getting it. Savunik kind of messes it up there for Delta Junction. She has the ball crossing half court. Nobody guarding her. Gets it into the hands of number 25, Victoria Fisher. And I'm not sure what happened.
I think she just traveled right there.
Turnover. Unalakleet, Wolfpack, and Delta Junction get the ball. We'll see number 24, Alexandria Ivanov, coming in. And number 22, Sonia Ivanov, getting a few minutes break here. Sola with the ball, bringing it down past half court. She's on top of the key. Passes it over to number 11, Koronik. Fight for the ball. Sola all alone, going to put up a three. Bounces out. Oh my goodness, Journey Williams with a put up, no good. Coming up with it is Henniger. She's going to put it up just inside the 3 left side. No good. Still controlled by Delta Junction. Solo with the ball. She puts up a 3. No good. Still Delta Junction, but here comes, stolen away again. Wilson had it for a few seconds. Journey Williams just inside the 3. No good. Wow, a lot of back and forth there. And whose ball is it? It's Delta Junction's. 8-12, 5:14 left in the first half. And a little mess up there. Unalakleet comes up with the ball. Number 24, Alexandria Ivanov, going to drive, put it up just inside the free throw line. No good. Sola gets a pass from number 11.
Aaliyah.
Koronik had that rebound. Journey Williams with the ball now. It's stolen away by Unalakleet. And all alone is Sagunik, and she's going to put it up, and that is good for 2. The lead cut to 2. 12-10, 4:37. Delta Junction with the ball. And you can hear the Unalakleet boys yelling defense. 23 for Henniger with the ball. Has it stolen away. Here's Sagunik. Sagunik passes it back. In, and it rolls around, and it's in. And that is good for 2 more points for
Jewel Wilson.
And we're all tied up here, folks, with 4:10 in this first half as Sola with the ball gets it picked up. I don't know what they're going to call here. We'll see. I don't know. Oh. Yeah. The foul is on Delta Junction.
Number 23, Carly Henniger.
So it will be Unalakleet Wolfpack ball. We're all tied up here. All of a sudden, now all those first quarter jitters have gone away, and we're seeing some scoring and some fun basketball. And I hope you folks are enjoying it up there and around the Kuskokwim, because we're enjoying bringing this game to you. Viola Dima, who is going to be playing later tonight, and enjoying having her making her big debut in Bethel basketball broadcasting. She's got a career ahead of her. We have Scott, who's from Glen Allen, is going to be calling the next games between Glen Allen and Antioch, and those two will be aired on KYUK. I'll see what kind of help he needs. Sometimes these guys come in and they can just do it all. I can't. I need lots of help. This is Bev Hoffman and Viola Dima calling the games here at the Warrior Dome. 12-12, 4:04. It's Wolfpack ball, as we see number 24 Alexander Ivanov passing it over to Victoria Fisher. She's going to bring it back out, gets it back to Alexander Ivanov. Far side, Ivanov with the ball. Alexander Ivanov. She gets it to number 14. Hogan puts it up, no good. It stays, though, in the possession of the Wolfpack. And Hogan will be inbounding at their end of the court, as we'll see it go to Wilson. Wilson back to number 24, Alexander Ivanov, no good, and she gets it passed back out to Victoria Fisher on top. He hands it off to Wilson. Wilson over to Hogan. Hogan puts it up, no good, but possession stays with Wolfpack, as we see Wilson. Wow, that was quite a oh-my shot by Wilson to give Unalakleet Wolfpack the 3-point lead with 3:11 in this game, 15-12. And did she cross the line? Another turnover by Delta Junction. I think she just, it's kind of confusing, these.
Yeah. Because they went all the way down the court and then they called it, which is a little confusing when they do that sometimes.
So it'll be Unalakleet inbounding it, and taking a shot there with a miss was number 24 Alexander Ivanov, but she's going to be fouled and going to the line to shoot two. Okay, well, we were all tied up, and Unalakleet got a three-pointer, 15-12, and now we have Alexandria Ivanov, one of the seniors, 5'5" seniors. She puts it up, and nothing but net there for the senior.
And that foul was on Delta number 44, Journey Williams.
And the second shot up, no good. And we're going to have another foul called on the miss, and I think that's going to be called again. Number 5, Lexi Ivanov, who's in the game now, and it'll be 1-on-1, as that's the 7th team foul for Unalakleet. 3:08, 16-12. Who goes to the line here? I don't. Are they sure? Yeah, they're not even sure. But then it's Carly Henniger who will step up, and Journey Williams is going to take a seat, as looks like Jocelyn Williams back in the game. Kate Henniger taking a look, puts it up, and sinks it. That's good. She gets another shot. Everybody was running down back to Unalakleet's side of things. She forgot that. One more shot here on this 1-on-1 possession. 16-13, 3-point lead for Unalakleet. Let's see what Hennigan can do. Henniger. And that's a miss, but she gets another opportunity as line violation by Unalakleet. Another break here. She can bring her team within 2 points. It's up and no good fight for possession, but Unalakleet comes up with it, as in Alexandria Ivanov. She's driving to the left side, puts it into Wilson. Wilson puts it up, and she has a nice shot there. How many threes does Wilson have?
That's her second three here in the second quarter.
Puts them up by 6, 19-13, a 6-point lead with 2:48 in this first half. And here's number 30, Sola, with a miss. And it'll go out of bounds off of Delta, off of that miss by Sola. As it's 19-13, less than 3 minutes to go. Unalakleet's Alexandria Ivanov coming down the court on top. Victoria Fisher with the ball now, gets to the right side to Wilson. Wilson gets it to number 14, Hogan. She loses it. And a fight for the ball. Sola gets it into number 23, Henniger. And I thought Henniger was fouled, but they didn't call it. And it goes out of bounds off of Delta Junction, and Unalakleet Wolfpack keeps the ball with 2:14, 19-13. They lead by 6, and it is number 24, Alexander Ivanov, puts it in the hands of Victoria Fisher. Out to Wilson. Wilson back to number 14, Hogan.
For three.
Nice shooting there by Hogan, Kaylin Hogan, Jr. And here's Sola putting up, no good. And Unalakleet Wolfpack again with the rebound as number 25, Victoria Fisher grabbed that. 137, 22-13, 11-point lead.
Nice three-point shot right there by Jewel Wilson. That's her third three-pointer for this quarter.
Extends the lead for Unalakleet, 25-13 with 122. And here's number 12, Williams, with the ball for Delta Junction. Gets it to Sola. Sola over to number 23, Henniger. Henniger holding on to it. She has number 25, Fisher, all over her. Almost loses the ball, and it'll go over and back. Turnover, Delta Junction, with 1 minute, 4 seconds in this first half. 25-13, and it was all about Unalakleet and their three-pointers in the second quarter.
I think that really helped him.
So Unalakleet keeps the ball. It's Wilson going to inbound it, gets it to Segunik. Summer Segunik with the ball. She thought about a three. Wilson's going to put it up for three, and
wow, she is on fire.
No hesitation for Wilson there as it takes. They're up by 15 points, and it's stolen away again as Unalakleet Segunik is going to drive left side, looking for someone to pass it to. Stolen away, almost stolen away, but Segunik comes up with it. 37 seconds. Gets it to Wilson. Wilson driving the baseline, and we're going to see a travel call for her. It looked really good for a moment as she was weaving in, but Delta Junction, 32 seconds left to go. 28-13. And we've got teachers maybe looking for what happened to Viola Dima. She's helping us on radio, and everything okay?
Everything's all good.
Are you excused?
Yes.
Okay. 24 seconds. Unalakleet with the ball. 28-13. And here comes Segunik. She's on top of the key. Gonna put it up, and that is no good. But coming up is the rebound. Looks like Wilson again puts it, or not Wilson. Number 14, Hogan. Hogan puts it up. There's everybody on the floor scrapping for the ball. Good sportsmanship, helping each other up. And it's going to be Delta Junction's possession. They were cleaning the floor on that play there. Sola with the ball. I bring it down. Gets it into number 23, Henniger. Looks like she'll be going to the line with 2.4 seconds. I know it's 18 fouls for Unalakleet. The slate will be clean after this first half in team fouls anyway. And then Viola you'll be giving us the scoring for this quarter or half. And that's good. for number 23, Carly Henniger. She can put her team within 13 points if she makes this one no good. Unalakleet coming up with it. Big shot there. No, not even close. As wow, we're going to be going into the locker room. Delta Junction is just going to have to think about what are they going to do. We've got Unalakleet shooting threes. This young team, there's a lot of freshmen, just a few seniors and a few juniors. It's a pretty young team, although all but one, there's only one starter with 9, that's a freshman. So what do we got there?
So for right here with the lead with Unalakleet, we got right here Jewel Wilson really helped rise their score in the second quarter. She has 14 points all in the second quarter, and then we have Summer right here with 10 points, and we have 1 point Andrea Ivanov, and also a 3-point shot from Caitlin Hogan. Here on the other side for Delta with 14 points, their score is 14 points, 2 points from Alexis York, 1 point from Aaliyah Korvik. I forgot how she
right. I have Koronic.
And then we have 6 points from Mercedes Owen, 2 points from Carly Henniger, and 3 points from Journey Williams. And that's the score for halftime, 28-14. Unalakleet is up.
And we're going to send it back to KYUK for about 7 minutes. So we'll see you folks back from Unalakleet and Delta Junction in that time.
So there you have it, folks. 7 minutes away from more more basketball action at the BRHS Warrior Dome. Support for KYUK's coverage of BRHS Warrior and Lady Warrior basketball is provided by The Lumberyard, your building materials and hardware needs, 543-3915. VFW, serving the Delta's veterans and residents, 543-2241. Crowley Fuel, fueling Alaska and supporting the community for more than 60 years. More information at crowleyfuel.com. AC, providing groceries and general merchandise since 1867. Napa Auto Parts, serving western Alaska and the Bristol Bay area. Casey's Carpet, covering the Delta for over 40 years. And Baba's Pizza. 2019 Ravn-YKHC Basketball Invitational. We're going to pitch back to the Warrior Dome here in just a few seconds for coverage from Beverly Hoffman, and at her side is Viola Dem. I just lost the name, but right in front of me in a second, it is Viola Dima. And Beverly Hoffman at the Warrior Dome now for more basketball coverage.
30 to 14, and did you guess who that made that bucket?
I believe that was Alexandria Ivanov.
Alrighty, let's give it to her. All these scores, of course, are unofficial. Whatever comes out of our mouth, none of these radio stations are responsible for, but we're going into the 30 to 14. Unalakleet is up as Delta Junction. I have the ball, and we're going to see a foul on Unalakleet as Owen will be going to the free throw line. 30 to 14 as we start the second half in this Ravn-YKHC tournament. So fun to have all these teams come to visit Bethel. Right before this game, we saw Unalakleet boys beat the Delta Junction boys 62, I believe, to 58. First up by Sola.
That's a Mercedes Owen.
Okay, and I was just trying to find the boys' game. Here it is. It was 62 to 58. Unalakleet favor. And Owen up again, trying to get some scoring for her team going here. And that one is off the rim. Fight for the ball. It goes out of bounds. We'll see how it's called. I believe, yep, it'll be Unalakleet possession as we start the second quarter. 30 to 14, and Unalakleet in possession. Sagunis with the ball. Get into the cross half court on top of the tee. Gets it over to Fisher, Victoria Fisher. And over to number 15, Wilson. She puts it up off the rim, no good. And it's number 30, Solo with the rebound there. Still at the Unalakleet end as it was a full court pressure. Solo gets across half court. Far side, almost picked off there by number 14, Hogan. And it's number 20. No, Petra, I can't accept your call. We are on the air as it goes off the foot of Sagunik. And Sagunik.
You can stop it like this.
Sagunik it went off of her leg, so it'll be Delta Junction possession, full court pressure by Unalakleet as it got passed into Owen, out of bounds. Sola could not hang onto it. Unalakleet gets it back. And here, but we're not on. Okay, that's got it now. Thank you, Petra, for letting me know I hadn't turned the dial back. Folks, you're just joining us. This is Beverly Hoffman. We kind of got screwed up as far as my mic being off. But here we are back in the Warrior Dome. The score 30 to 14. Delta Junction with the ball. Mercedes Owen getting it.
Foul by number 24, Alexandria Ivanov. This is her third foul and the team's second team foul here in the second half.
And I know KYUK is calling me like crazy, but just text me and tell me, can you hear me now? Because I have my dials all right, I think, as we see number 20, Owen, puts it in. Okay, a mic is not on. Can hear her, but not you. Volume on that is much lower. You're kidding. We need to lower. Okay, we're going to get squared away here and hopefully get this broadcast rolling. Get our mics and dials turned on. And it's Unalakleet with the ball. Sagunik gets it to number 24, Ivanov. It's back to Sagunik. And this should go here.
Nice deep two-point shot from Joel Wilson outside in the corner.
32-15. It's been Unalakleet in this second quarter and the start of the third quarter, but Delta Junction with the ball. Joshua Williams gets it to Owen. Owen puts it up. And I wonder if it's this mic. Oh. Okay. Had the wrong headset. Yeah. Okay, you guys, it's kind of a show up here too, you know. But we got it going. We got it figured out. It's my first game of this season. So here we are. It's Unalakleet 32 and Delta Junction 15, and we have number 24 Alexandra at the line as she was fouled by Mercedes Owen, and that's good for Alexandria Ivanov. Yeah, that was quite the show here. Okay, I think we're all good. Everybody can hear me. Get rid of this other mic. It's just confusing. It's up, bouncing around, no good, but coming up with it is Unalakleet. Sagunik with the ball, far side, driving was Wilson, but passing it back out. Sagunik, she's going to drive, she's going to put it up, no good, but right there is number 15, Wilson.
Nice rebound, put back.
And thank you, Brent Beans, for helping us figure all this out. No good, that shot by number 30, Sola, as Unalakleet keeps possession, and we see number 24, Alexander Ivanov, going down. No good. 35-15, 5:06 in the third quarter. That's funny. Okay, all you folks listening, Unalakleet and Delta Junction, forgive this broadcaster. Remember, it's not the radio station responsible for my mess-ups. But I hope you're enjoying listening to this ball game, because we're sure enjoying bringing it to you. Unalakleet has definitely controlled this second and so far third quarter. They're up by 20 points, and they are in control of the basketball. Alexander Ivanov on top of the key. She gets it to number 15, Wilson, who puts it up, bounces off the rim, and coming up with it was number 20, Owen, and went out of bounds as it was slapped by Unalakleet. Possession is Delta Junction. Jocelyn Williams hands it in to Sola. Sola bringing it down, gets it to Owen, and I believe she will be going to the free throw line.
Looks like that was on a foul on Unalakleet's number 14, Caitlin Hogan. That will be her second foul, team's third.
You know what? It shows 3 on there, so let's make that the
Third,
official.
yep.
Give her another one. As the Mercedes Owen puts it up, no good. She'll get another opportunity here. They need every shot if they're going to stay in this ball game. This Unalakleet team has been fast and furious. Yeah. And they have not been able to keep up with the offense by the Unalakleet team. That one is good for Mercedes Owen. And it's 35-16, and we're going to see a short timeout, 30-second timeout for the Delta Junction team, coached by Norm Cosgrove and Piper Williams in their first year. And I had a chance to talk to Melinda Gray. Is her first year. She graduated, played with the Wolfpack, graduated in 2008, and it's always fun to see these kids graduate and come back and do some coaching, just like Thurman Jack. You know, he grew up a few years in Bethel and went off, and I think he graduated from Nome, but always fun to see these kids grow up and come back. So it's Unalakleet with the ball as Wilson is going to bring it down, crosses half-court line, 35-16, 4:33. She gets it into the hands of Sonia Ivanov. It's picked off there by Delta Junction's number 30, Sola. She puts it up, no good. She gets a rebound off a miss by number 20, Mercedes Owen. Puts it up again, no good, and it kind of bounces off Delta Junction. After all that effort, Viola.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So, yeah, it's just too bad there that they just couldn't buy a bucket on that possession. Unalakleet with the ball. Number five, Lexi Ivanov in the game now. She has the ball. Gets it passed to Wilson. Wilson back to Wilson, and Unalakleet just really trying to get an open shot here. Oh, man, that was quite a pass there to Alexander Ivanov. Back to Wilson. She's going to drive, and it goes way over the backboard and out, and Delta Junction will get it back. And Sola will inbound it to Henniger. Henniger crossing half-court line, 35-16 as fight for the ball. Owen puts it up. That's Mercedes Owen. She's 5'11", and she'll go to the free throw line to get an opportunity for 2 points, two shots, I mean.
Looks like that foul was on Lexi Ivanov with the push under the basket.
How many fouls is that for the freshman?
She has 2 fouls right now, and that is the team's 5th foul.
Only one for Delta Junction team fouls, and that first one is good for the senior Mercedes Owen. She's playing in her last year for Delta Junction. She and Journey Williams are the only seniors on this team, as is Summer Sagunik and Andrea Ivanov for Unalakleet. Okay, Unalakleet with the ball. Number 22, Sonia Ivanov in the game. Gets it over to number 13, Brianna Ivanov. It's put up by Brianna, the sophomore, and she puts it in for 3. Those Unalakleet girls are just putting in the threes tonight, 38-17. They've controlled this game from the second quarter as it's 3:08, and bad pass there by Delta Junction. Unalakleet coming up with it. Big long pass to Wilson, and she puts it in for 2. And nice fast break there by Unalakleet Wolfpack as number 23, Henniger, gets it passed over to Sola. Sola putting it up outside the 3, and that's good for 3 points, 40-20, 2:41 left in the third quarter, and we're going to see a
double dribble right here by Jewel Wilson, a little past the half-court line turnover. Ball goes to Delta Huskies.
And we'll see number 13 taking a break?
Yeah, Caitlin. Caitlin Hogan, I think.
Oh, no, for Unalakleet. So here we go. Delta Junction possession. Solo with the ball. Gets it half court. Gets it into Owen. Owen puts it up off the backboard. No good. Fight for possession. Delta comes up with it. Sola puts it up. Bounces out. Another Delta possession. Bounces out. Fight for the ball. And we are going to see a jump ball called. And it will go possession arrow Delta Junction. Lucky there. It was just, they just couldn't buy a bucket on that possession. So let's see what they can do here as Sola gets it in. Mercedes puts it up. No good. And Unalakleet come up with another fight for the ball between Owen and number 24, Alexander Ivanov. And possession arrow now goes to the Wolfpack. Go ahead.
Looks like we have a sub in for Delta Junction. We have number 10, Alexis York, going in for their post player, Mercedes Owen.
Here's Sagunik with the ball. Gets it over to Wilson. Wilson on the left side. Gets it to number 13, Ivanov. Back up to Wilson. Back to Brianna Ivanov. She thinks, I think that was a 2.
It was a very deep 2.
Yeah, it just was inside the 3-point line. 42-20. It's been all Unalakleet as Henniger gets it over to number 10, York. It's put up by Sola, or Owen.
Nice rebound put back by Jocelyn Williams here for Delta.
It's a 20-point lead for Unalakleet, 1:30 in this third quarter. Number 22, Sonia Ivanov with the ball. She gets it back on top to Sagunik. Summer Sagunik has some pressure on her. Not too much. Wilson with the ball, double teamed. Back to Sagunik. Going to take their time here. Looking for open possession as number 25, Victoria Fisher, gets it inside to number 13. Brianna Ivanov, the sophomore, gets another 2 points. 59 seconds, 44-22. And it's Sola with the ball. Gets it to Henniger. Henniger to number 12, Williams. look, she puts it up, falls down, and it's Unalakleet kind of coming up with the ball, but taken away by Delta Junction. They put up a miss there by number 30, Sola. An easy bucket all alone, couldn't capitalize. And that is hurting Delta Junction.
Here we got a foul by number 15, Jewel Wilson. That is her 4th foul. It looks like she's being subbed in for the Unalakleet Wolfpack.
Yeah, and it looks like that's number 22, Sonia. I'm not sure who's coming in. We'll
number
see.
20, Mercedes Owen, just came in for the Delta Huskies for Aaliyah.
Okay, so it's 44-22, 38 seconds. Delta Junction, easy basket for Mercedes Owen there as she just got in there and nobody was there, put it up for 2, 27 seconds. So Sagunik with the ball gets it over to number 22, Sonia Ivanov, and we'll see.
Looks like a push right there by number 12 from Delta, Jocelyn Williams. That is her 1st foul, team's second.
Yeah, they have quite a few team fouls to give before they go to the free throw line. Lexi Ivanov's in now, and she's I think giving Wilson a break, if I do believe. As we see a shot by Hogan, it's up, no good, but Unalakleet's number 25, Victoria Fisher, coming up with the ball. Fight for the ball between Lexi and 23, Henniger, and it'll be possession arrow going to the Delta Junction Huskies. 11 seconds in this 3rd quarter, 44-23. Fiola, Dima, and I just having a good time bringing this game to all you folks out there. And it's fight again for the ball. There are a lot of fights for possession here, huh? And that was Summer Sagunik getting in the mix there, and she will inbound it for Unalakleet. Possession arrow going in their favor. She'll inbound it to number 24, Alexandria Ivanov, as she'll get it to number 14, Hogan. Back to Sagunik. She puts it up. Oh, that was just people on her, and just a sweet effort as we end the 3rd quarter. Unalakleet definitely taking possession in the 2nd and 3rd quarter, Fiola.
I really think so. Delta, they've been having some trouble with finishing their shots down right under the basket, and Unalakleet have been really hitting them from the outside, so I think that's what really is killing them this 2nd half.
Yes, and what can a coach say? If the shots are going in, they're going in. And, I think right now they just need to concentrate on some real strong defense. They should be going man-to-man full court pressure on this tough Unalakleet team, but they're not. And I think those threes, a bunch of the Unalakleet Wolfpack gals have been scoring threes like effortless threes, and it's just the scoring shows. They're, what are they, 22 points up? Yeah, so this will be a tough 4th quarter for Delta. That's a lot of points to make up, but we've seen it happen. Have you seen that happen?
Yes, I have.
In high school ball?
Yes.
Awesome. Was it you? 46-24. We're starting the 4th quarter. This is Deb Hoffman and Viola Dima, and I'm bringing this game to you and hoping all you folks up in Unalakleet land and Delta Junction country are enjoying the coverage. Your kids are pretty awesome. Taken away, they're inbounded by Delta Junction, but Unalakleet comes up with that, and now we're just seeing double defense and put up as we see number 5, Lexi Ivanov, just grab that ball, put it up, miss. Now she's going to the line, and I think that's a third.
That was a foul on number 20, Mercedes Owen. That is her 3rd foul, team's 3rd.
Lexi Ivanov, the spunky little freshman from Unalakleet, puts it up and misses on that shot. And she'll get another opportunity. 16 fouls for Unalakleet. Delta Junction has 3. Okay, here's Lexi. It's up, and that one is good for the freshman. 47-24. A 23-point lead by Unalakleet. Here comes Delta Junction. looking to get the pass is number 23 Henniger, going to drive the baseline, and we're going to see number 24 Alexandria Ivanov with a foul.
Looks like, actually, I think that's Caitlin Hogan. That's her 4th foul with the blocking right there on the sideline.
Right.
Brings them into bonus.
Yep, that's right. And we are going to see number 23 Henniger go to the line. She's just a freshman, 5'10". It's going to be fun to watch her over the years. She puts it up, and that bounces off, but Sola gets the rebound, and she's fouled by Lexi Ivanov, and she'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. So that's Andrea Sola, Andrea Sola, the junior for Delta Junction at the line, 7:36:47:24. It's up, and no good as it bounces around the rim and back out. Small but happy-looking crowd here on this balmy day in Bethel. That one bounces off the rim, but it's Mercedes that gets it. Another miss by 3 misses by Delta Junction, 4 misses, and we're going to see number 20 Mercedes Owen going to the line, and I think the foul is going to be on.
Looks like number 13 sophomore Brianna Ivanov. That is her 1st foul.
Okay, so Mercedes Owen, the 5'11" senior, is at the free throw line, and taking a look at things, puts it up, and oh, golly sakes, it just like rolls around the rim and out. You know, and these free throws are so important, especially in the really close games, and it's just hard to see those misses if you're a coach. But here she goes again, and it's up, and that one bounces out as number 24 Alexander Ivanov and number 23 Henniger fighting for possession, and it's going to go possession arrow in favor of the Huskies are taking a timeout, a full timeout here with 7:26 and 47-24. That's 23 points to make up, but we just want to see a good game, and let's get some shots in Delta Junction, and but I'm really impressed with this young team from Unalakleet. They're a 2A school. Delta Junction's a 3A school, but they always come down to Bethel, and they're always just a tough, fast, fun team. Unalakleet Wolfpack. So. Yeah, Henry Ivanov, I hope you're listening. That's who got me going, podcasting. So we're going to see at the Delta Junction end of things, Delta Junction will be inbounding it. Sola will be inbounding at their end of the court as Henniger is with the bucket. She's going to put it up, no good. And number 20 comes up with it. Oh, my goodness. We're going to see a foul, and looks like Lexi's going to be called for that foul on Mercedes Owen, who goes to the line.
Looks like foul right there on the arm. That's Lexi Ivanov's 4th foul. Teams more than 10 because we've been in bonus now brings Mercedes to the line.
So she misses her first opportunity there, and they really are having a tough time from the free throw line. They made some. Oh, I guess they're not too bad. I mean, are those misses?
Yeah, these are
all. Oh, those are misses. Yeah, a lot of misses from the free throw line. Got to get these kids home and practice their free throw shots, right? Both shot opportunities missed, and it's Victoria Fisher with the ball. Sagunik right now on top of the key, gets it over to number 22, Sonia Ivanov. Back to Victoria Fisher on the left side of the court. Back on top to Sonia. And Sonia gets it over to number 13, another Ivanov, Brianna Ivanov, but it's picked off there by number 23, Henniger. She drives down, puts it up, and it's missed there. Unalakleet coming up with that missed opportunity. Sonia Ivanov fight for the ball, but Sagunik comes up with it. Crosses half court. 6:37, 47-24. Number 13 putting it up. Brianna Ivanov, no good. And it's Sola coming up with the rebound for Delta Junction, far side of the court. On top, she's going to drive, still stay on the far side, gets it to Mercedes Owen. She's going to bring it on top, gets it to Henniger. She puts it up, no good. Henniger gets her own rebound. Driving the baseline will be Sola. Sola puts it up, and that's good for two. 47-26, 6:03 left in this ball game. Sagunik with the ball. The 5'4" senior bringing it down past half court. On top of the key, gets it to number 13, Brianna Ivanoff. No good, but coming up with a rebound was I believe it was Sonia, but no good there. And here comes Delta Junction's number 12, Jocelyn Williams in the game. Get it to Owen, no good. Delta Junction keeps possession. Sola up, and that is good for 2 points. 47-28, 19-point lead for Unalakleet. 5:26 left in this ball game. We're going to see more substitutions here as Hogan coming in for Unalakleet. There's a miss. Unalakleet putting it up again. And I believe that was Brianna Ivanoff, the sophomore, with the 2 points. 49-28, 5:08. Delta Junction, ball getting into Mercedes. Owen, no good. And goes over to number 12, Jocelyn Williams, far side. Gets it in the hands of Sola. Sola shooting way outside the 3. Bounces out. Sagunik comes up with that rebound. And she's just going to drive left side, gets it to Ivanoff. That as is in Brianna Ivanoff. Back on top to Sagunik. Back over to number 13, Brianna Ivanoff. They're going to take their time with this shot. Nope, 24, Alexander Ivanoff putting it off. They get the rebound. It goes off the legs of Delta Junction's Sola. So, yeah, Wilson back in the game for Unalakleet. How many fouls does she have?
Which one?
Wilson. Okay.
Wilson, she has 4 fouls. That's why I think she's...
Yeah. Henniger grabbed that pass for Unalakleet and had a miss there. But here comes Unalakleet, number 14. Hogan up. No good. And number 11, Koronik in the game again. She grabbed the ball, got it to Sola. She's going to shoot a big 3. And that one is good. She brings her team within 18 with 4 minutes left in this game. 49-31. Sagunik with the ball on top. Gets it to number 13, Brianna Ivanoff. And she is good for another 3 for this Wolfpack team. Wow. That is incredible. A bad pass to Jocelyn Williams from Sola. I think they might be just getting a little bit frustrated because their buckets aren't just going in, and they've had some turnovers. And here's Unalakleet with the ball on the baseline, far side, almost taken away. Back in the hands of 24 Alexander Ivanoff, and it's put up by number 13 again. I believe that is... Brianna Ivanoff with 3.
Yep.
Yeah, so 55-31, 24 lead by the Wolfpack. The boys won their game, and it looks like the girls will handily win this game as Hennigan for the Delta Junction team put it up. No good, but number 10 answers Alexa York, the sophomore. She puts up 2. 33-55, 2:54. Sagunik gets it to Wilson. Wilson puts it up, and she shoots a 3. Man, you girls, they sure can shoot those threes.
Yes, definitely can. And Jewel Wilson, I've seen her past years because we used to play in Unalakleet in junior high, and she's always been a good shooter.
Wow, that is some incredible shot. I can't wait to see, it's just crazy, all the threes here. All these, they're all, I think almost all of them have got a 3. Most of the team have gotten 3, all their shooters. Okay already. And, at this point in time, the coach, Norm Costco, just, tell your girls, have fun, play hard. You're down by all these points, but you never give up.
Yeah.
Not to the end. You got other games coming up, and you just keep doing what you're doing.
And these are games you also learn from a lot, so... I think they should just keep pushing.
Yeah. Norm said it's a young team. The Delta Junction Husky girls are a young team, and so I hope we see them back in Bethel again sometime, because they sure are a nice bunch of kids you've got, from both communities. Remember, coming up is Glen Allen and Antioch, and those two, I believe, will be aired on KYUK, so Antioch, stay tuned. See Wayne Morgan over with the team over there. So here we go, Delta Junction, trying to make something happen as the clock is ticking down. Jocelyn Williams almost has it picked off there, and and she'll be called for a double dribble. And those turnovers and missed free throws just are painful
they
on
really
the team.
are.
Unalakleet with 10 team fouls, Delta with only 3. They could use a little more aggression. And when I see only 3 team fouls, somebody's not playing aggressive defense, right? Unalakleet's Wilson passes it back out to Victoria Fisher. She gets it over to Brianna Ivanov, far side. Back to number 25, Victoria Fisher. Almost picked off by Hennigan. Almost picked off again. But Kaylin Hogan hangs on to it. Sagunik with the ball. She's going to bring it on top. Well, she's going to pass it back to Brianna Ivanov. She puts it up for 3. No good. And here comes Sola. Sola thought she was shooting, but it just was stripped from her hands by the Wolfpack. Sagunik with the ball crossing half-court line. Gets it to number 25, Victoria Fisher. She's double-teamed there. No problem. Gets it to Wilson on the left side. Big long-court pass. And it's kind of tapped out of bounds, I do believe, by Sola. 140 in this ball game. 58 Unalakleet, 33 Delta Junction. And pretty much from the second quarter, Viola, it's just been all Unalakleet Wolfpack. And I'm not sure. I think we have a foul. And the foul will go on, I'm not sure. But we do see Sagunik going to the ball, going to the line, and she will be shooting a 2.
Looks like that was a foul on Mercedes Owen from Delta, and that is her 4th team foul.
Keep her in the game, Coach. It's 1 minute and 38 seconds. Sagunik, first one good, second one good, and she increases the score 60-33. And young Melinda Gray, first-year coach for Unalakleet, has to be pretty darn happy with the way her team look in this game against Delta Junction. Oh, and we're going to see offensive foul there by number 20, Mercedes Owen. Just a little frustration. You want things to happen and go smoothly. It just doesn't always happen that way. That's her 5th foul. It's like with 1:27 out she goes. She's had how many points does she end the game with? Maybe that'd be good to see. She's had quite a few points.
She had 9 points for this game.
60-33, 126. Sagunik with the ball, bringing it down, has Hennigan on her. And it's almost picked off. They're not quitting, and it's going to be a jump ball, and the possession arrow, I believe, stays with Unalakleet, 117. So, if Unalakleet wins, they play, let me see, that's the boys.
Saying the same thing, they play the winner of the game of Glen Allen and Antioch.
Okay, so these next games are important for these teams to watch. Full court pressure by Unalakleet, and they come up with the ball, and we'll see. It looks like Wilson going to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, it looks like we had Carly with the foul. She had a little body on her, so they called that for a foul.
1 minute left, and it will be a Unalakleet Wolfpack win for both the boys and the girls today. So I think they just got in this morning and looking pretty chipper for a long ride down from Unalakleet. And I wonder where, I know we had some back calls. I'm not sure where our younger kids went. Sola with the ball, 55 seconds. She's going to take a big three, and oh man, she will be shooting three as she is fouled there by number 25, Victoria Fisher. And so Sola gets an opportunity for shooting three. 61-33, that one bounces off. 52 seconds left in this ball game between Unalakleet Wolfpack and Delta Junction Huskies in the Ravn YKHC. Is that Ravn Air or Ravn YKHC?
It's Ravn Air and YKHC.
Yeah, okay. 61-35, 50 seconds left. Unalakleet with the ball. Wilson almost losing. Somebody, Ivanov comes up with it. Number 14 holds it up, no good. Ivanov, as in Brianna Ivanov, puts it up, no good. And Delta Junction comes up with the ball. We have number 10, Alexis York, putting it up, gets it over to Henniger. Henniger puts it up, and it is good for Henniger. You know, I think I was calling Carly Hennigan. I'm sorry, Mom and Dad messed up there, but she made her 2 points there as we see number 25, Victoria Fisher, good for two. 8 seconds, 63-37. Clock's ticking down. Sola with the ball. She's just going to shoot a big three, and it doesn't go in at the buzzer. And so that's the ball game, folks. 63-37, Delta Junction. So Unalakleet, folks, your kids really were all there today, both the boys and the girls. So all you folks up there, we sure hope you enjoyed the game. And we have stats. Do we have stats all tallied?
Stats right here coming from Unalakleet. Jewel Wilson coming off with 24 points. Summer coming off with 12. Alexandria Ivanov coming off with 4. Caitlin Hogan with 3. Victoria Fisher with 2. Brianna Ivanov with 15, and Lexi Ivanov with 1. And coming off with for Delta, we have Alexis York with 4, Aaliyah with 3, Jocelyn Williams with 4, Mercedes Owen with 9, Carly Henniger with 4, and Andrea Sola with 8, and Journey Williams with 3 points.
Well, Viola, thank you so much for joining me. And we have Scott from Glen Allen coming up next with the Glen Allen kids in their first visit to Bethel versus the Antioch guys. Wow, they look tall from Glen Allen. But you folks at KNSA, all my buddies up there in Unalakleet, and all you good folks in KDH in Delta Junction, you'll hear from us again. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. This is Beverly Hoffman and Bethel at the Warrior Dome saying Bukchi.
Well, I'm going to take it away and maintain coverage, checking out what's going on at the Warrior Dome. That's the 2019 Ravn-YKHC basketball tournament taking place today, tomorrow, and the next day at the Warrior Dome. Coverage right here on KYUK 640 AM in Bethel, Alaska. Support for KYUK's coverage of BRHS Warrior and Lady Warrior basketball is provided by Napa Auto Parts, serving Western Alaska and the Bristol Bay Area.